Hey, good morning. So this is a morning video. My thoughts on 205 Live from last night, March 13th, 2018 episode that went live after SmackDown Live on the WWE Network. I actually watched 205 Live last night after I finished recording my SmackDown Live review, which, by the way, it's up on the channel, up on the archives. But if you get a chance, go watch that video. I gave my thoughts on the whole beatdown at the end of the show from Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn to Shane McMahon. But overall, like I said, I watched 205 Live. I haven't watched 205 Live as a full episode. I want to say the last time that I watched was when Drew Gulak beat Tony Nese in the first round of the Cruiserweight Championship tournament. Like, I've been watching clips here and there, but I haven't really sat down and watched a full episode. And overall, I thought last night's episode 205 Live, really, to be honest, it was alright. For what it was, a show that was easy to sit through. But a good main event, I'll say that. It was a good main event. But that's my thoughts overall. Guys, give me thoughts down below in the comment though, your thoughts on the show, if you enjoyed it or not. But the show kicked off with a tag team match between Akira Tozawa and Hideo Itami, Kai and Tai 2.0, versus Lince Dorado and Great Metalik. Now, before I get into this match, from what it looks like now, the entire Cruiserweight division, their home is now 205 Live. It's no longer them being also part of Monday Night Raw. Now they're just part of just 205 Live, which I think, honestly, it's a smart move by WWE, because in essence what it does is, hey, you want to see these Cruiserweights in their action, their matches, what have you, you have to get the WWE Network and watch it on 205 Live. Now, I'll say this as well. I think the best way this show will also work if you put this show in Full Sail University, not after SmackDown Live with the credits dead. It's bad enough you have to sit for 2 hours of SmackDown and then a 20-minute match on the Mixed Match Challenge and now a whole hour of 205 Live. That's a kill for people, okay? But back to this tag team match. I thought the match, for what it was an okay match to kick off the show. From what it looks like as well, from the rumors I've been hearing, they're planning on launching a tag team division in 205 Live. Apparently, there's been blueprints of what is supposed to be the Cruiserweight Tag Team Championships. Now, I'm going to say this as well. Okay, listen, if the idea is that, hey, this is their new home, what have you, fine. But you need more tag teams for that division. Just these two teams are not going to cut it. I mean, you can form Tony Nese and Drew Gulak if you wanted to, but other than that, I really feel like they need more team, more people on that brand if they're going to make this work. But back to the match, like I said, it was all right. One of the big cool spots here was Lince Dorado catapulted himself off of Great Metalik's back and just did a splash to the outside of the ring, which got a big reaction by Nigel McGuinness on commentary. It was all said and done, though, right? Hideo Itami locked in his submission move. I think it was an armbar. I probably forgot what it was. It was an armbar, probably. And he made Great Metalik tap out. But he wouldn't let go of the hold after the match. And there was like this whole brawl because you had Kalisto and try to break the whole thing up. And you had Tozawa try to break it up as well, because it looked like for a minute there that Lince Dorado was going to go at it with Hideo Itami. Now, again, to be fair here as well, what was cool about this, hey, you had the best of, Hideo Itami and Hideo Itami and Tozawa, which are Japan, the strong style, the stiff style, versus Lucha Libre. And, Great Metalik and Lince Dorado, even though Lince Dorado is Puerto Rican, they're really Mexican, but still, you had the best of two worlds, if you will. But again, an okay way to kick off the show, but like I said earlier, though, you need more tag teams in that division to make this work. If you're going to do tag titles, even a trios title, but we'll see where that goes as well. We had Jack Gallagher versus Murphy Myers, an enhancement talent, a jobber, if you will. Pretty much you had Drake Maverick, who's the general manager of 205 Live, or Rockstar Spud, on commentary for this, talking about how he is happy that Jack Gallagher is now this new aggressive Jack Gallagher that could be one day a Cruiserweight champion. No longer this, umbrella using, wrestling in suits and shit like that. But again, the match it was a squash match. Obviously, Gallagher got the one after hitting the headbutt. I'm surprised he does not have concussions or not getting a scan done, but it is what it is. But again, the whole notion that there's investment in a way in Jack Gallagher. People aren't again from Drake Maverick. Like he believes that one day this guy will be champion. I'm gonna say this right now. I think whoever comes off as the new winner after WrestleMania, that should be the next program. Jack Gallagher versus whoever is the champion. I think that could work as well. But yeah, again, you had Nigel McGuinness and Drake Maverick endorsing Jack Gallagher, so I thought that was pretty cool. We had a video package or a little promo, if you will, from Mustafa Ali, as next week Mustafa Ali will go one-on-one with Drew Gulak in the semifinal match to see who's going to go on to WrestleMania. His promo was pretty much, very, very dark alley-like. He talked about how back in the day, him and his friends had to beat up a bully, stand up to a bully, and how, Drew Gulak last week, how he made his good friend, freaking Mark Andrews, apparently they're good friends, right? How he beat him, but he won't let go of the hole. It's not right. You have to stand up to a bully. And there's this guy walking behind him, it looked like. I guess that was supposed to be the bully, if you will. Again, the promo was okay. It had a lot of effects, but it was there. I cannot wait to see the match, though, I'll tell you that much next week. I cannot wait to see Drew Gulak versus Mustafa Ali. I think that'll be a very, very good match next week. Then we got the main event of the night. We had Roderick Strong versus Cedric Alexander. Now, I thought these two guys went out there and just tore the house down. Completely tore the house down. It reminded me back of the Ring of Honor match from like 2015, 2016 when Roderick Strong when Roddy was part of the Decade, and I remember the feud. Hey, it had to be 2014. I'm sorry, it had to be 2014 when Roddy was part of the Decade with B.J. Whitmer and Jimmy Jacobs, and he was feuding with Cedric Alexander because Cedric was allegedly the new guy, not showing respect, whatever, to the veterans. So Roddy thought, and they had a match similar, but again, just this match on a WWE platform, though, just amazing. Just near fall after near fall. There was a moment in the match where Cedric hits the lumbar check, and Roddy had his foot on the bottom rope before the count went for 3. Even though he did claim he would kick out of it. Even though after this, right, later on, Roderick Strong hits the end of Heartache, right, this finisher on Cedric Alexander. And the same thing, 1, 2, and Cedric puts his foot on the bottom rope. Just a good back and forth match. There's a moment as well where they're on the apron and Cedric gets tossed into the ring post by Roderick Strong, like a backbreaker version of it. But it's kind of crazy as well. The whole count as well. Before he got to 10, he got in the ring. Just back and forth. Honestly, if anything, again, like I said, the show is all right, but go out of your way to watch this match. Go out of the way to watch it. Just a crazy back and forth match. Who's going to WrestleMania? And I'll be honest, too. I mean, I think both guys could have gone in, but at the same time, when it was all said and done, Cedric Alexander rolled up Roderick Strong for the 1, 2, 3. And you see Roddy just in shock, disappointed that he lost because he was fighting for his family, what have you, as well. Roddy versus the World, right, from NXT back during the summer. And then Cedric cut a promo talking about how he's going to do it for his daughter, how his daughter's 4 years old and always calls him a champion, but how after WrestleMania, he'll be the Cruiserweight champion pretty much. And again, it was a very good, good heart moment, if you will. They referenced the Cruiserweight Classic after he faced Kota Ibushi before the match even took place as well. How special that was, how special this was as well. I'm going to say this right now, okay? I think it made a lot of sense to have Cedric win because think about it, Roddy is going to be booked in a tag team match at TakeOver. And again, I'll say this right now too. Really, to be honest here, I personally believe after WrestleMania season's done, Roddy's going to get called up to the main roster. Yes, it'll be 205 Live. It is what it is. At the same time, Roddy's more than that division as well, I think. And I think you could see him on Monday Night Raw or on SmackDown Live. I'd rather see him on SmackDown, to be honest. But the sky's the limit with Roderick Strong. And again, Cedric Alexander going to go to WrestleMania. good for him. And I can't wait to see that match as well, whoever he faces. Next week, again, we're getting Mustafa Ali versus Drew Gulak. I personally feel Drew Gulak will get the win. Now, again, they can even go the whole best friend versus best friend route or friend versus friend route here with Mustafa Ali and Cedric Alexander. But again, it's gonna be a good match next week. Can't wait to see it. And hopefully, again, if they're smart with this, they don't put this on the fucking pre-show at WrestleMania. But we'll see where that goes as well. I don't guarantee a 205 live review next week. I'm just saying right now. I could be wrong, but we'll see where this goes. But yeah, this is my thoughts overall on the show. Again, a show that was all right and with a good main event. Give me your thoughts down below in the comment threads. Follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven, where I tweet about Raw, SmackDown Live, NXT, 205 Live, pay-per-view, and also with all you guys as well. Come back later to the channel. I'll be doing my NXT review later on tonight. So make sure, again, you're subbed to this channel. Hit that bell icon. Be notified when I upload a video and I go live and all that fun stuff. I'll be doing a Q&A this Sunday. So if you have not sent in your questions, send them in now. Or if not, on Twitter at HeelSteven. And yeah, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that also. So all I'm going to say here, guys, I'm tired as all hell. I need some sleep. I have work in a couple hours. So all I'm going to say here, guys, all right, I'm out. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. It's me. It's Steve, and it's wrestling and whatever.